Oh, that automatically puts me on live. I didn't even know that. Hey, what's up? I was gonna put the intro in, but do you know what? Screw it. We're putting the intro in. I don't care. Okay, that feels better. Hey, how are you doing? Oh, Tink, you're here. Oh my god, bro. What? Oh, Tink, what's up, bro? What? I barely even announced. Well, okay. I did say it would come at 12, but damn, you're here. Wow, respect, man. How are you doing today? I hope you're doing good. Hey, Flo. Oh my god. Wow, friends, you're here. That's crazy. Okay, so I only have 30 minutes because I have a meeting. Well, that's a lie. 24 minutes. So we're gonna just discuss about season 7. And just to go straight into it, people, spoilers. Whoever's watching this, whether live or not live, spoilers for season 7. Spoilers for the My Hero manga. If you have not read My Hero manga all the way up to the last chapter, which was I think 382, that just happened last week, please click off this video because that's the spoilers. We're going straight in. All spoilers, all fair game. It's season 7 talk. All right, cool. Straight ahead. I want to go straight into it, right? Stars and Stripes and Shigaraki versus Shigaraki has to be episode 1. It has to. What? Oh, you're looking for 13 episodes. I want to discuss that real quick. We'll have to talk about that. But straight up, first things first. Shigaraki versus Stars and Stripes. I'm expecting Mob Psycho team. I don't know, or Cube God has to animate that. I'm sorry. That is the best fight of the whole show, in my opinion. I mean, okay, maybe not the best. I mean, I would say it was the best until other fights started happening. I would say maybe Deku versus Shi. Ooh. It depends. In my head, Deku versus Shigaraki makes the most sense to be the best fight. But if you read the manga, it is Stars and Stripes versus Shiggy, in my opinion. So I'm torn. But Stars and Stripes has to be the best fight in MHA history, honestly, because it is in the manga. The manga turned MHA into DBZ, so I'm expecting Bones to go ham on that. Based off how it looks, it shouldn't be. Obviously, it's going to be hard. Animation's hard, period. But it shouldn't be that hard for Bones because this is like after basically Deku versus Overhaul is what I'm expecting from that fight. At least bare minimum. And even then, I think it needs to be better than that. So 13 episode season. I don't think that's going to happen. I think they're still going to go 25. Especially with the way the arc goes, right? Where would you stop at episode 13? That's the thing, because literally we get Stars and Stripes. We get some of the setup for the new war with the UA reveal, the UA traitor reveal, and Yet again, spoilers for the manga, guys. Just letting you know, spoilers for season 7. Okay. So with the UA reveal, the UA traitor reveal, we have to get the Shigaraki and basically the League of Villains doing that thing on the side, like when Toga goes back to the house and all that. We still need that. We still need that backstory. There's a bunch of stuff. So unless you're ending episode 13 on, I don't know where you end that, because that should be like what, 6-7 episodes to do all that, and then you go straight into the war. So it would be, and I feel like in terms of like maybe not pacing, but in terms of like the way the story is set, even though Jujutsu Kaisen is about to do this, it'd be weird to just stop halfway through the war arc. Do you know what I mean? When you could do the normal 25 episode season. That's in my opinion. But JJK is basically going to do that for season 2, because I don't know how you finish. You don't finish Shibuya if you're adapting the Gojo backstory arc and Shibuya. I think it's going to end. I think Shibuya, no spoiler. I'll try not to spoil JJK here, but Shibuya will end when one of the major deaths happen. That's what I think, where Shibuya will end in terms of the anime. But anyway, honestly, why not do filler 1 episode? No. Tink, stop. No more filler. Season 6 was great because there's no filler. No more. No more. But anyway, so let me just hear you out. Sorry. 1 to 2 episode flashbacks with Stars and Stripes. All Might, because we're going to get 2 episodes of that. Do you know what? I wouldn't mind seeing more backstory of Stars and Stripes, because Stars and Stripes, yeah, I understand that people's criticism of Stars and Stripes is she rocks up, she dies, she bounces. That's it. Stars and Stripes is done. Especially with the way they hyped her at the end of season 6. So you're thinking, like, if you're an anime only, imagine you're an anime only. You hear the number 1 American hero is coming, the number 1 hero from America. You're probably thinking, damn, this is replacement All Might, but it's not. It's not. She gets wasted pretty quickly. But the fight has to be that good. Like, I want it to be okay. There was actually one thing that someone pointed out on Twitter and said, if this was Rengoku, would people say the same thing? Because Rengoku comes in, dies, and that's it. You know what I mean? Like so. So I mean, that's the thing. I wonder how they're gonna make a quirk look. Since in the manga, speech bubbles is gonna be hard to translate to anime. I mean, the onomatopoeia guy was done pretty well, so I feel they'll find a good way. I think what will happen is, maybe she'll speak, and then maybe there'll be big letters, like kind of like, you know how with Bakugo when he uses his quirk, you see boom, something like that for Stars and Stripes. That's what I'm expecting. As of right now, episode 13 will be ending on Deku versus AFO with no filler. I don't think so. I don't think so. I think it ends. If I'm thinking of the way it adapts, unless, correct me if I'm wrong here, doesn't it end around the Shoto versus Dabi time fight, or at least when Bakugo dies? That's the only thing. I think it ends with Shoto versus Dabi. I might be wrong, but the whole Shibuya is getting down to there ain't no way. You're telling me because Gojo's arc takes, well, Gojo's arc isn't really that long. Now that I think about it, I think you can bang that out. Hold on, how many chapters was that? Like 20? Hold on. JJK arcs. Bear in mind, I need to catch up on JJK. JJK. I heard the story is, I heard it's a hit and miss right now. Goodwill event, no. Death painting, no. Gojo's past hidden inventory. Oh, wait, where is it? Gojo's past was from 65 to about 79. Okay. Oh no, they can finish this in 6 episodes actually, maybe less, maybe 5. Okay, all right. Do you know what, Tink? You might be right. Because 19 episodes to finish Shibuya. Let me think. Shibuya was big though. Shibuya huge. 58 chapters, 15 chapters. That gives a grand total of what? 73. Bear in mind, JJK is mainly fights. You know what, Tink? I think you're right. I think they're gonna adapt the whole of Shibuya. I think they might do it. Wow. The whole of Shibuya being animated. Bro, JJK could be anime of the year if that happens. Oh my god, bro. Shibuya is wild. So if they adapt the whole of Shibuya, that would be crazy. So, okay, let's move on because we only have 15 minutes, right? Let's move on. So, Stars and Stripes, we addressed that. UA Traitor, I hope. Oh, oops. Let me see. Stars and Stripes to Dabi fight is only 25 chapters, which is not enough for 13 episodes. 13 episodes, with the way they adapt it now, is about a good 70-ish chapters. So we're looking at 35 chapters. So let's see. Straight after Dabi fight, I believe that's when Deku starts flying to Shiggy. Then that means it has to end when Bakugo dies, in my opinion. That's in my opinion. Manga chapters feel long, but once the animated go, bro, this season taught me that. I knew it because actually no, season 4 taught me that. Was it season 4? Where they did like 70 chapters or something with MHA. It was crazy. Like, I remember back in the day when anime adaptation used to be 2 chapters an episode, and then sometimes One Piece still does this, like 1 chapter an episode. Now it's like 3. Like they're trying to rush through that stuff. But to be honest, with season 7, going back to season 7, I still think they do a 25 episode arc. I understand why Tink is saying 13. I understand why he's saying 13 because you want the best animation possible, the best direction possible. So if you do it 13 episodes, split core, it would actually be better. Honestly, if they split, why don't they do split core or do like 6 months break? I wouldn't mind that with My Hero. I actually wouldn't mind that. Like literally like Spy Family. Why not do that? But other than that, I think they're doing the whole 25. I have a very strong feeling they're just going to do the whole 25 because season 6 is so well received. So based off that, they're gonna adapt the whole thing 100%. But going back, the UA reveal, I want that UA Traitor reveal to be done so well. I'm really excited for that. I'm really excited for Ayama's VA as well for that. I'm excited to see how people react to that. The question is, will it trend? Because with the war arc, I thought the war arc would trend a lot, but it barely trended. I don't think it ever trended. Who trended? I think no, Bakugo did not trend. Mirko trended a little bit. . Shiggy trended a little bit. I'm trying to think because major stuff happens, but barely anyone trended like that. Like I was expecting Demon Slayer level of trending. Like Demon Slayer every time it trends, man. Like Demon Slayer, bro. Demon Slayer is inevitable. Watch episode 1 will trend like a MF, bro. And then when we get to the fights, that thing is gonna trend. I wish My Hero could do that, but it isn't, unfortunately. Season 6 of episode 13 was like 37 chapters. Yeah, man. 1 to 3. But bear in mind, that's the I mean. I see what you're saying, Tig. Basically, because I was gonna say bear in mind that's the war, so things were breezing very quickly because it's mainly fights. But yet again, this one is a war with things will be breezing because it's mainly fights. So I understand what you mean by 13 episodes. Do you know what? Fair enough. I get what you're saying. Bakugo Death ending. Oh, let me think on this because Stars and Stripes and those backstories before we even get to the war, you have to give a good 5 episodes. You have to at least. So let's say there's 8 episodes left of a 13 course season. 1 episode for Shoto versus Dabi. 1 episode for the Bakugo death and the whole Shiggy. Bear in mind the Shiggy fight is long. The Shiggy fight is long. Very, very long. And I want to talk about this actually. Funnily enough, right? So basically, I've been trying to binge watch like all of the I'm a bit off topic here, but I've been trying to binge watch all of the anime for this season because I want to start the podcast and I still have a couple anime I need to finish. I was wondering if I should watch Bungo Stray Dogs, and then next thing you know, because I would have had to basically rewatch the whole thing because I've forgotten a lot of season 1 and 2. I've not watched season 3. Next thing you know, I heard this season is getting adapted, so I said season 5 is coming in a couple of months. So I was like, cool. I'm not talking about Bungo till then. So that's that thing. So anyway, it has movie level. That's what I'm saying. Bones can do that. That's why it annoys me when Bones doesn't do that because they can do that. They have the capacity to do that. Season 2 taught me that. You know what I mean? All I want to see animated so bad is when AFO comes down behind Ayama. Oh, that panel is going to be absolutely beautiful. So yeah, back to that, right? I'm super excited to see that scene where all the heroes and all the villains come out like Captain America Civil War style. I'm so excited for that because that animated is gonna slap. My Hero VAs are about to get paid because literally all of them are gonna be involved in this arc. So yeah, man, War Arc Part 2 is gonna be slap. The whole Shiggy fight will be 2 episodes before Shiggy. Yeah, exactly. I think that thing is gonna be at least 2 episodes. Bear in mind, Deku versus Shigaraki is still going, and it's been long. Bro, Deku versus Shigaraki is a long fight. So that's why I really don't think it's gonna be 13 episodes. I understand why, and I wouldn't mind the 13 episodes. I actually wouldn't mind it because I prefer quality over quantity, but I feel like it's going to be 25 based on that. So Shigaraki versus Deku has to. Oh yeah, okay. We're going to be jumping around, I think, because I have 12 minutes. So let's just jump around, okay? Shiggy versus Deku has to be the best fight in the whole series, hands down. They have to put everything into that fight. I know I said Stars and Stripes has to be the best. Stars and Stripes has to be the best so far until Shiggy versus Deku comes. Then that has to be the best. Then on top of that, right, with Dabi versus Shoto, I'm excited to see that animated. I think they're gonna really put their all into that one, especially with the Shoto's. I forgot what the name of the actual thing is, but you know what I'm talking about. When he combines the ice and the fire and he does that move with Dabi, I'm excited to see that animated. I feel like Dabi versus Shoto, the way that ends is gonna be the end of the episode. We'll hear ending song and all that. Moving on, Bakugo's death is definitely going to trend, hands down. I think that one is the one. That one I can put money on. That will trend. Like Bakugo's dying will be a big one because I feel like what will happen is people won't be in tune with season 7 like that, and then Bakugo will die, and everyone will be like, "Oh my god, season 7 looks crazy. Bakugo just died. I need to watch it." You know what I mean? Well, the whole thing's with Bones, 25 episodes each year. Demon Slayer 13. Facts. True, but the thing about Demon Slayer, the way Demon Slayer can get away with it is because Demon Slayer literally is like 30 episodes. Demon Slayer is not that long, right? So Ufotable kind of has to stretch it out as long as possible because it's making bread, right? So and each major arc until about the training arc. So basically, Red Light and the Swordsmith Village, they're all about like within 33, 32 chapters each. So that is 13 episode seasons easily. Bear in mind, first episode is always an hour as well. Like I've watched the new episode, it's an hour. So you see what I mean? That's why Ufotable kind of has leeway with Demon Slayer. With My Hero is long, bro. My Hero is long. So I don't blame Bones for doing the 25 episode season because if not, we'll be here all day. I mean, granted, they should kind of stretch it.
Even well, actually, no, you have Vigilantes, you can add that. But anyway, I want every fight to be on the level of NG versus Nomu, hands down. I personally would love that, and I hope they do that. But the amount of animation that's required for season 7, I wouldn't be surprised if season 7 doesn't come out till next year, October, man. Because the amount of animation that you need for season 7 is absolutely insane. I mean, think about the last chapter that just happened in the manga, where you see Mount Lady, you see Tokoyami, you see Giganto, Shinso, the what's his name, Inasa, that whole big ass panel, right? I can't wait to see that animated. I feel like they're gonna do some camera cut, like they're gonna show that, and I hope they give like a nice little pan camera of AFO being a god in the sky, looking at everything happening, and I can't wait for the next chapter because I feel like it'll just be like, done, easy, watch this, you know what I mean? So yeah, hopefully they extend the fights a bit, like with All Might and versus Nomu. I'm expecting some extended fights. I'm expecting some extended. Well, I'm expecting some extra carnage. I don't know about what fight they're going to extend right now. I could think of. You're not really going to extend the Mina fight. You're not really going to extend the. I mean, they could extend Tokoyami versus AFO. Oh, Tokoyami, Jiro, Hawks, Endeavor versus AFO. It's possible, but I don't know. The Renaissance pacing of the panel was chef. That panel was absolutely insane from Hori. That was like everything. That's everything. I've always wanted my hero to go god mode in terms of powers, and they're basically doing that right now. And that panel just gave me the biggest smile because I was like, oh my god, we're here. My hero is now like top tier. Like you know when people used to complain about my hero and be like, oh, there's too much talking, too much school, this and that, and I've been like, it's literally setup. Now we're getting all the payoff for the setup. Like season 6 taught people that this is the payoff. Season 7 is really gonna tell people, no, this is the payoff. You know what I mean? So I'm excited for that. But anyway, so plot points in season 7. How do you think people are gonna find the Hagakure switch up? Do you think it's gonna be Hagakure one episode, Aoyama revealed the next episode, or do you think it's gonna be Hagakure and Aoyama in the same episode? I hope they do what they did in the manga, where Hagakure at the end of the episode, then everyone thinks, oh my god, Hagakure is the traitor. They go to the episode and they find out it's Aoyama, and they're like, oh my god, you know what I mean? I hope that happens. They better do justice in that. I mean, they better do that. Oh no, that panel has to be done justice. I think Bones probably knows. That's a lot of powers against AFO looking like a god. They have to. What else? I'm definitely okay. How do you think people are going to receive the basically the BLM arc, which is not BLM arc, but the BLM section of the war arc, which is Spinner saying, oh my god, no, creatures are getting hell, this, that. And then Shoji's like, no, I've been through hell. We need to do better. How do you think people are going to receive that? Because I feel like people are definitely going to catch on to that BLM thing very, very quickly. But I really, really hope people are intelligent enough to praise it the way I've done, because I think that's incredible writing, in my opinion. People might be like, oh my god, he just ripped out real life and just put it in My Hero, and it is what it is. But I feel like because he's able to set that in the world of My Hero, I think that's going to be like amazing. Like I really am excited to see what people say. Imagine having Endeavor versus Nomu animation in the first core, which will have Stars and Stripes versus Shiggy, Dabi versus Shoto, AFO versus Endeavor, Shiggy versus everyone, Deku versus AFO, and that's about 6 out of 13 episodes. See, this is why I'm scared, because based off how season 6 went, in the beginning, the first like 3 episodes were animated like, okay, first, out of the first 4 episodes, 3 episodes were animated like super beautifully, and then we get to the next episode, and we get to when Shiggy left the hospital, that's when it was like, ooh, like it dipped, but it dipped, and that's why I'm a little scared, because Deku versus Shiggy and when Bakugo got impaled happened at episode, I believe, 10 or so. At that point, based off what we're getting, that's when Bakugo dies and Shiggy going ham with his powers. That's when Shiggy's hands are like everywhere, and like all the hand stuff starts coming out. Yeah. They need to do. Honestly, they might need to release this in 2025. They're not gonna do it, but oh wow, I forgot Shiggy's hands being animated. That's a lot of work. I'm expecting some CG, bro, and I'm expecting that to be really obvious CG. Like I'm not even gonna lie. Manga readers are saying that the anime only are gonna hate Deku Black Arc, and then anime. Yeah, I'm confused. Do you know what it is about manga readers? This is why I was like so annoyed. They were so not gung ho. What's the word? So weird on the fact that Deku they didn't talk about Deku's PTSD. Like, can I also, like, if I had a traumatic thing, right? I don't really want to open up about it that easily. So, of course, Deku's not going to open up. Like, what were they expecting? Deku's going to sit in a therapist and be like, oh my God, this is how I feel about AFO. Like some people annoy me. I won't even like. But anyway, back with Deku Black, everybody loved Deku Black. So I was smiling from grin to grin, grinning from left to right. I would love it if they'd end the first call on AFO rewinding. That would be sick. That would be sick, but nah, they're gonna keep on going. But imagine the war just being the whole straight 25 episodes. Let's say they get top tier animation. Every week is going to be crazy. Like this season, almost every week was crazy. I'll give them credit for that. Even though I hated on the Deku versus Shiggy fight, nearly every week it was crazy. So I'm expecting that with season 7. And 25 episodes of pure joy. Let me think, because I really wish I didn't have to go in a couple minutes, because there's so much I need to talk about. There's still more. We need to talk about Toga's reveal to Deku that not really a reveal, but Toga's love. How do you think people are going to receive that? Because I feel like that's going to be that is going to cause some debate. I think that one is going to cause some debate. I'm honestly nervous for Limbless Miracle, since there is a bit of hate towards Hori for that, but it shows that how badass she is. I think people will love it. I think they'll say, "Oh my God, she's lost her limbs and she's still this strong." I think people will get over it. But I see what you're saying about your concerns. I would be too, but I think people will be nice about that. Another thing people have less chance to prove people the movies are not canon after this chapter. Oh yeah. Wait. Sorry. Wait. The movies are not canon. Oh right. Yeah. The movies being canon. Less chance to prove they're not canon. Yeah, they being canon after that episode. And after they show some of the people from the Hero movie, they're canon. Sup, Denzel? How are you doing? Don't be annoyed. I'm about to go in like a couple minutes because I have a work meeting. I really wish I didn't. But give me a second. Let me see. I do have a work meeting I have to go to, but I'll just double check it. But anyway, another thing we need to talk about is Dabi's backstory. How do you think people are going to receive Dabi's backstory? Because I think that's going to be an interesting one. I think it'll be one of those where people be like, "Oh, that's good to know," but I don't think people are gonna I don't think people are gonna go crazy over it. Let's see. Yeah. I kind of have to go for that. I'm sorry. I have to go for that, unfortunately. So I have 2 minutes left. All right, cool. Let's go. Well, a couple minutes left. I'll see if 5 minutes. I'll give 5 minutes. So, Dabi's backstory is going to be interesting to see. I'm really excited for that, especially the reveal that he was meant to be he was basically backup Shiggy, so that's pretty cool. There'll be a debate specifically about AFO and Deku and AFO, OFA, really about All For One and Deku. What debates? Let me know. And I'm missing some stuff. There's a lot with that happens in season 7. Bear in mind. Also, the fact that Shiggy's deformed, that he's not fully ready, even though in the show they say he's ready in a couple days, is another thing. I feel like people might try and nitpick on that. There's something I wanted to mention, but I completely forgot. But how do you think people are going to treat... the real question is, how do you think people are going to treat... because of the leaks. Interesting. Well, tomorrow we're going to be talking about that, and we'll find that out tomorrow. Some people are hating on Endeavor after the flashback. I can't say... No, don't hate Endeavor, because that was the point of the flashback, is to show how much of a ruthless guy he was. But, well, the main point was to show how all the family failed Dabi. But it did show how ruthless of a guy he was. But I don't think people should hate how he's changing. I think you can hate his past, hate him as what he was before, but don't hate him what he is now. That's in my opinion. But everyone has a right to their own opinion, to be fair. So people, oh right, I already read that. I'm trying to think. There's definitely stuff I'm definitely missing. We just the Mina versus the Mina and the Mina stuff that's just happened as well will be interesting to see how people take that. I feel like people are gonna ship like Mina and Kirishima like crazy when that happens, and then it's animated. The 2 panels specifically about Deku, because apparently AFO is really his life, but it doesn't make sense. We need to find out that tomorrow. Interesting. The only explanation I can give to that is Quirk Singularity Theory. Other than that, I have no idea why that's happening. Because to be honest with you, they said he's the last user. Why is it draining his life? Maybe that's why. Yeah. So I'm sorry, I have to cut it short. We'll talk tomorrow, definitely, in terms of this. We'll talk tomorrow in terms of mainly the manga. But I'll see. Write me a comment if I should do a part 2, because there's a lot I haven't really talked about. There's a lot more that happens in this whole arc. Like even the fact that All Might sets up the whole trap to trap AFO, the way they get split up, the locations. We haven't talked about that. I hope they're animated well. I bet you people will be like, "Oh my god, I hope they're not clear skies and all." But there's gonna be clear skies, man. It's not. It's in the day, bro. So I'm super excited to see this arc. Well, this whole season. I hope they end it strongly in terms of Horikoshi with how he's writing it right now. But I am super excited. So yeah, you want to do a part 2 tomorrow? Let's do it. Let's do it. I'll do a part 2, and then we'll even go through the stuff I've done. I'll probably give a good like hour, because this was my problem. I knew I needed like a good hour to talk about this, but I didn't. So hey, we'll do a part 2 tomorrow. I'm excited for that. Part 2 would be nice. Part 2 would be great. Let's do a part 2. Let's do a part 2. What time would work best? Actually, what time will work best for me? Oh yeah, another thing, just to let you know, the stream is gonna happen at 1:00 tomorrow because I got work meetings, unfortunately. But I'll do the normal manga stream. But the actual like part 2 of this, I'll try to do it straight after work, which ends to me tomorrow at 5. So 5 p.m. Eastern. So that'll be like late for people. If you can't catch it, I don't mind. You can always watch it the next day. But I feel like that's the best time. If I can do it earlier, I'll let you know in the community section. But thank you very much for watching, guys. I'm sorry I have to go. I love doing this. This is fun. And let me know if I should do more like lives like this in terms of just talking about future stuff. I've been doing stuff like this for Dropped in 3 channel in terms of reviews, but not live. That's the thing. I've just done it for longer reviews. So let me know what else you want to see live. I feel like lives for me is more of a Daimi Pax Harry channel, My Hero Academia, and maybe other stuff. I don't know. I'm still thinking about it. But yeah, this was a lot of jumping and stuff. It was a lot of jumping and stuff because I was literally trying to go straight in. But I'll try and make it a little bit more structured. So thank you very much for watching. Hope you have a great day. Hope you stay safe. And I'll see you soon. All right.